Are you looking for the best Motorola phone? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best Motorola phone on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Razr Ultra, 2025. The Razr Ultra, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, is the best reason to get a Motorola phone over the likes of Samsung, Apple, and Google. It's a statement piece, not just because it's a compact folding flip phone, but because Motorola offers it in several snazzy and stylish designs. There's the Mountain Trail, which employs sustainably sourced wood; Scarab, the first use of Alcantara on a smartphone; Rio Red, a leather-inspired finish; and Cabaret, which feels like satin. You'll be hard-pressed to find a phone that looks this fashionable these days. Number 2. Razr, 2025. You don't need to spend $1,300 to get a good folding flip phone. The Razr 2025, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, wins the Most Improved award because performance is finally not as choppy as on prior models. Mind you, it'll still stutter here and there, but that's not a defining aspect of this phone anymore. My experience with it wasn't massively different from the Razr Ultra. Battery life is roughly the same, lasting a full day with average use, and the screens are nice and bright, even if they're slightly smaller. Cameras are its weak point compared to the Ultra. You can get some nice photos, but they'll struggle more in high-contrast scenes, look grainy in low light, and feel a bit more processed. Skin tones and colors are also not as accurate as with the pricier sibling, and video capture is noticeably worse. Still, considering the $700 price for a folding smartphone, it's an incredible value, while still managing to look gorgeous. Number 3. Moto G Stylus 2025. The Moto G Stylus 2025 is the best Moto G phone right now, which might be a given considering it's the priciest model in the family. Still, for $400, it's one of the best smartphone values on the market. As the name suggests, it comes with a built-in stylus. The only other phone with that feature is Samsung's $1,300 Galaxy S25 Ultra. This is a slim and beautifully blue phone. My mom said it looked nice. Even a stranger stopped me to ask what phone I was using. The Surf the Web Blue really pops with the vegan leather back, though you can get it in a more muted Gibraltar sea color. You'll notice a headphone jack on the bottom, a rarity in today's smartphone climate, and pop open the SIM tray to find a spot to add a micro SD card, another rapidly disappearing feature. Motorola also includes 256 gigabytes of storage, a nice bump compared to pricier smartphones that offer only 128 gigabytes. You get a 120Hz AMOLED 6.7-inch screen that's plenty bright in sunny conditions, and satisfactory, stutter-free performance with the Snapdragon 6 Gen 3 chipset. It might not feel the speediest, but this is the smoothest performing Moto G. I've rarely seen choppy animations in the interface. Speaking of, there's a good deal of bloatware apps in the Android 15 operating system, but they're easy to uninstall. The 5,000 mAh battery in tow has frequently lasted a full day for me with roughly 35% left by bedtime, with average to high use. It's not quite a 2-day phone. You can top it back up fairly quickly with Motorola's 68-watt turbo power charging system, but I've largely juiced it with my Qi wireless charger with no problems. I've been impressed with the 50-megapixel main camera. It takes crisp photos in good lighting, and in low-light settings, Motorola's night mode does a nice job of preserving details and shadows. The catch is you need to be very still. Any movement and you'll end up with a blurry shot. I have a few of those in my camera roll. I think most people will be happy with the results. Number 4. Moto G Power, 2025. If you wait for the Moto G Power to go on sale, it'll be a great buy, 7/10, Wired recommends. A few months after the 2024 version launched, it dipped as low as $250. If the same happens again here, that would make the 2025 model a better proposition than its MSRP. Last year's Moto G Power was fantastic. It introduced wireless charging, a rarity on a sub-$300 phone, had good performance, and checked off many boxes. This year's version retains much of that and adds even more. It's now IP68/69 rated, meaning it will be fine in heavy rain and even submerged in water for some time. Motorola is also promising 2 Android OS upgrades, giving these budget phones a slightly longer shelf life. Unfortunately, it took 2 steps forward and 1 step back. The performance got a slight hit. The MediaTek Dimensity 6300 chipset inside delivers decent speed, but the stutters are more noticeable. It's not frustrating to operate, but I wish it were as fluid as the 2024 Moto G Power. If you can deal with that, this is still a capable and attractive budget Android phone. I like the green color and the fake leather texture on the back, which gives this phone some character. The 6.8-inch LCD is sharp and bright, and you get a fingerprint scanner, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a microSD card slot. The 5000 mAh battery can last a good while into a second day with average use, though heavy usage ended my days with around 30% left. The camera system consists of a 50-megapixel main camera, an 8MP ultra-wide, and a 16MP selfie camera. Photos from the primary shooter are adequate, even in low light, though skin tones and colors can be off. The ultra-wide and selfie cameras are only worth using if it's daytime or you have lots of light. Much of this is par for the course with phones in this price bracket. If its performance was a smidge better, this Moto would be a home run. It's worth considering if money's tight, but there will inevitably be a sale to make the price more palatable.